So now we're moving on to our next project.
So this is Doogie's 1963 Volkswagen Beetle, right? Tape, you need tape. There he is. This is the man with his car.
Hey Doogie.
Yeah, so this is going to be the next plan here, and we're going to take the kit that was out of your Dodge Neon.
Yeah, the motor and charger.
That's right, everything, and we're sort of refurbishing it to make it nice and fresh again. New contactor box, new cabling, and we'll
How are you laying things in here under the hood?
Well, he wants to put the charger unit in here.
That's where the tank was, right?
That's where the fuel tank was. We're going to put 2 Tesla modules in the front here, because we're going to use 4 Tesla modules total, and then 2 Tesla modules in the back area. So if you just stick your camera through that window, you'll notice that there's no floor in there. So here we are. There's no floor, but yeah, the Tesla modules will sit in here, and then on the back wall we're going to have DC to DC converter. Your kit had 2 of them, so we're going to have the 2 units sitting here and then run the wire down, and we're going to have the contactor box under the back seat, and then the battery, the 12-volt battery, will be under the other seat.
So you'll still have a back seat when you're done, eh?
There will be a back seat, yeah, because the Tesla module will just fit in here. That's why we're splitting them 2 and 2. It'll also be good for the vehicle balance as well.
Weight.
Yeah. So you'll notice there's no floor in here.
Yeah, what's going on?
Part of the deal with this car is that it's a full restoration, right? So they're going to be having to do some rust mitigation. It's a little rough here. Actually, this is the worst of it here. A little bit of rust down here on this panel, through here as well. Can you see all of that?
I'm going to come in and see.
Yeah, so all of that has to be repaired. There's no point in doing an EV.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of work in there.
No point in doing an EV conversion on a vehicle that needs this much work. So this stuff will be getting repaired first. So one of the first things that Doogie did was pull the whole floor pan out, and he replaced the floor. So I can go and show you the floor.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Yeah. Wouldn't that make a great EV?
What's this?
It's a Volkswagen thing. These things are awesome.
Yeah, EV West makes a kit for it.
That's right, yeah. Beauty car. This one's going to an auction though. But, so this is the floor pan out of the Volkswagen, the Beetle, and so Doogie basically cut out the original floor. This is original here. It's all been blasted, so it's nice and fresh. But the floor itself wasn't salvageable, so these are brand spanking new panels. They've been tack welded in, and he's got the battery temporarily positioned here, and then the contactor box is going to sit on that section there, and then the seat covers all of this stuff over.
Right.
And then we'll be able to run cabling through the tunnel to the front and back, and cooling lines, because we're going to try liquid cooling this one as well. So
yeah, you got to cool the whole thing.
Yeah, but because the way the motor is in these old air-cooled motors, you can see at the back of the Beetle here. The motor is sort of tucked away in here, unless we had some sort of a forced air unit in here, it's going to get awfully warm in here with that electric motor. So the deal is that we figured we'd use a liquid cooling plate for the controller, and then run a small pump with some coolant, and we might as well run it through the battery pack.
Because the Tesla modules are set up for that anyway.
Exactly. Contactor box we just started putting together for the Beetle. So we've got our BMS contactor, we've got our motor contactor, heater contactor, our start and key start relays. All right, and then we've got a third contactor that will go in here for the charger. So and that's a sort of a combination between the Fargo project's contactor box, and then we're going to be incorporating a couple of extra things in here for the Curtis system there as well. And then this is the original motor from your unit, and Doogie.
Which it doesn't look anything like.
No, it was all it was pretty dirty before, but it's been repainted, and we've got.
Because it was blue before.
It was blue, yeah. And we've got some new cable covers on there, but it's nice and clean. So this one's ready to go as well.
Right on.
Yeah.